Jesse Willard in 40 and Steven Muhlenberg in 33, set to bring us down to green, this time by 8 cars. 12 laps. USRA Modified Heat Race number 1 is underway. Green flag out in the opening heat race for the mods. Last night's winner, Joe Adams, will go sideways. Lose a couple of spots, but he'll get back on the throttle. Muhlenberg will continue to lead. He'll take the lead from the outside of the front row, and he'll lead out the back straightaway. They're 3 wide behind him. It's Muhlenberg, Jesse Willard, and Bobby Gerke. Gerke has gone by to third now. Keep your eye on that Westport, Minnesota racer taking a look. Here comes Gerke. Gerke is going to go by to second. Tanner Mullen's going to come right with him. Keep your eye on the 0-2 as well. Kelly Esty trying to crack the top 5. He has. Esty now up to 5th, but your race leader long gone here. Steve Muhlenberg running away up front in 33. Down the back straightaway, the 33 Muhlenberg running off here. A straightaway advantage. Bobby Gerke holding off Tanner Mullins for the time being. Kelly Esty has gone by to 4th. Ryan Michelson up to 5th now in 15. Joe Adams slipping backwards here after a big feature win last night. He out-dueled Jeremy Payne in a classic one here one day ago. He's going to have to work his way forward to have a better starting spot in the A-main now. Keep your eye on Kelly Esty and Ryan Michelson. Esty getting racy, trying to go after Tanner Mullins in 0-2. Steve Muhlenberg running off in 33. He is long gone. Up front in 33, it's Muhlenberg, Gerke in the 0-2. Tanner Mullins still holding off Kelly Esty here for the time being here. Esty is 4, the battle for 5 now. Joe Adams. Adams in the K6 car looking to the inside of the 15 of Ryan Michelson. That's a battle for the 5th spot here. Down the back straight away. Good racing going on so far behind your leader, who is absolutely dominating heat race 1 of 5. Steve Muhlenberg, a straightaway, nearly a half lap in front of everybody. Bobby Gerke hanging on to second. Tanner Mullins still trying to work to the inside of him. Kelly Esty, Ryan Michelson, still your top 5 runners here down the back straightaway. Now off turn 2, good battle there. Tanner Mullins again will take a peek to the inside of Bobby Gerke for second. Gerke in 26, doing a good job holding off Mullins and company here. Down the back straightaway it'll continue to be Steve Muhlenberg running away from the field up front in 33.
This will be lap number 9.
Continues to be all Steve Muhlenberg in 33. Bobby Gerke still hanging on. There goes Joe Adams. Adams in the K6 says look to the inside of the 15 of Ryan Michelson. He's gone by to the 5th spot here. We're about to wrap up heat number 1. Steve Muhlenberg here cruising, no problem here. He'll come to the white flag, this time by for Muhlenberg. He has dominated from the get-go here in 33. Bobby Gerke still trying to hold off Tanner Mullins, Kelly Esty, and Joe Adams now. Down the back straightaway off turn number 4. This thing was done long ago. Your winner, Steven Muhlenberg in 33. Bobby Gerke going to try to come to the line second. He will in 26. Tanner Mullins 3rd. Kelly Esty 4th. And Joe Adams will round out the top 5 here in the K6. So there you have it. Top 5 finishers in USRA Modified Heat 1. Your winner out of Sparta, Missouri, the Muhlenberg Excavating Eagle Machining 33, Steven Muhlenberg.
Muhlenberg kicked the rest of them like mules out there on that one. He had coming across the checker, the rest of the guys back on the back straightaway just crossing Allen, and Gene Hogan out of Cherryville on the pole. So 8 cars, once again, getting set to do battle. Dalton Kirk, one of the new rivals here tonight. Here we go. John Allen gets on the gas. We are quickly underway. Johnny Allen leads. Jeremy Payne in the 186 down into corner number 1 for the first time. The 77 of Gene Hogan drifts out to the outside now. That'll give Payne the 2nd spot down the front stretch, down the back straightaway into corner number 3 for the first time. He rolls off the middle lane off corner 4, and John Allen will be leader lap number 1. Dalton Kirk involved in a vicious battle back here. They're 3 wide. Jim Body getting together back here. Could be some damage on the 71. I think so. As O2's cars got together down the front chute, the 66 of Greg Burt and the 71 of Jim Body get together, and Jim Body will get the worst into that one. Night 1 winner here in a heck of a battle. Will definitely not be the winner here in this particular heat race, as he has pulled his machine into the infield. Laps quickly ticking off with John Allen and Jeremy Payne. probably two faces that you'll see here, not only next week, but the week after during the United States Modified Touring Series action here next week, and then the week after the King of America. Both of these drivers obviously checking out things, seeing how they got their setups matched to the track, whatnot, paying a lot of attention all throughout the weekend, what they need to do on these cars. And it's a good one too, because we've seen several different track conditions. We've raced in the daylight, we've raced in the night. It's been a bit greasy. At times when the modifieds have been out there early on, it was greasy for hot laps, so they've had all kinds of chances to check and tech on those cars with all kinds of different setups. Right now, Jeremy Payne unable to reel in race long either. John Allen, as he continues to have about a quarter straightaway advantage over second place running Jeremy Payne. Halfway through that time by lap 6 coming around, working lap number 7 next time around. Peyton Phillips now in a good side-by-side battle there with Dalton Kirk. That is back there for the 4th and 5th positions. Allen still leads, Jeremy Payne in that 2nd spot. Battle shaping up back here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The 77 of Gene Hogan having a nice run there in 3rd. Dalton Kirk in 4th. Peyton Phillips back there in the 5th spot. The 66 of Greg Burt also back there, along with Dennis Bishop in the 1 machine. Working our final few laps here, just a handful of laps to go. Peyton Phillips now gets around and gets a run on Dalton Kirk as he tries to fight back to the low side. Peyton slides up the track just a little bit. That opens the door for Dalton Kirk. Dalton Kirk will take over the 4th position. Peyton Phillips back to 5th. About 3 laps remaining here in heat number 2 for the USRA Modifieds. Don't forget, USRA Modified points being awarded here this weekend, and it should be a good points night because it's a large car count of 39. That's the secret to picking up the points in the USRA points land, having those good car counts whenever they show up. Good battle here. Look at this one between Peyton Phillips and Dalton Kirk. 3 drivers going at it as we wait for the white flag this time around for Kansas's John Allen. Peyton Phillips up in the wall momentarily. The other 98 car, the real 98 car now leading the race. John Allen, final time down the back straightaway. He'd taken into turn number 3 for the final time. Jeremy Payne about a full straightaway length behind him. And bringing it off of corner number 4 out of Chanute, Kansas, the 98 of Johnny Allen is your winner. Jeremy Payne will bring it home in that 2nd spot. Coming to the line for 3rd, it'll be Gene Hogan. Battle to the line for 4th. Give that one to Dalton Kirk over the 66 machine of Greg Burt. So that rounds out your top 5 for heat number 2. Again, John Allen out of Chanute, your winner. Jeremy Payne 2nd. And in the 77, Gene Hogan is 3rd. USRA Modified heat number 3 coming up.
5, heat 3 of 5, set to come to green. It's Matt Dotson's race to start. Here we go. Travis Sauer has won the B main both of the last 2 nights. He wants to try to get in victory lane in a heat race here tonight. Sauer will lead on the back straightaway in 21X. Sauer and Dotson side by side. Good side by side racing for the lead. It'll be Sauer. Sauer will lead the opening lap in 21X. Sauer and Dotson trying to drive away from Lancetown. Town sitting in the 2nd spot. 16 of Austin Siebert and Jeremy Chambers now into the top 5 here in 17. Battle for the race lead. Who's it going to be at the line this time by? It will be a dead even. Not sure who led that one. Pretty tight here with the start-finish line. Sauer led the first one. Matt Dotson trying to take it away. There goes Dotson. Dotson a good run down the back straightaway in 88. Sauer going to roar it in. Up on the outside of the 16 car, side by side. This time Dotson will lead. Dotson will lead in 88D in the back straightaway. Travis Sauer sliding to 2nd. Austin Siebert to solid 3rd. He'll go by Lancetown. Town sitting in the 4th spot. As Tad Davis trying to make his way through. Davis with a slide job. Hang on, Lancetown. Look out. Tad Davis in 75 and Lancetown in 21 got together in a 4-car chain reaction. 21 of Town, the 78 of Weir. The 17 is involved of Chambers and Schrag in the 311. Out there, we've got 4 laps in. Ready to go racing for your leader, Matt Dotson in 88D. So 5 cars there. Here goes Austin Siebert. Siebert going to take a look to the inside of the 21X of Travis Sauer. They'll go door to door. Down the back straightaway, Matt Dotson has assumed control. He's going to try to drive away from the field up front in 88. Matt Dotson looking good here. He was not here Thursday night. Made his debut last night. Had a little bit of a rough go of it. But looks awfully good right now in the 88D. It'll be Dotson. Hallsville, Missouri racer running away from the field here. Pro Power race engine under the hood of that Jason Hughes built Hughes car. That's your race leader. Keep your eye now on Austin Siebert. He's going to work on the 21X. Sauer with good momentum on the back straightaway. He'll continue to hang on to that runner-up spot here. Down the front straightaway, it's Dodson, Sauer, Siebert, Davis, and Weir. Great battle all the way around the racetrack for the runner-up spot here. Austin Siebert in 16 continues to battle hardcore with your second place running Travis Sauer in 21X. Down the back chute, it is all Matt Dodson. Once he wrestled the lead away, he has driven off to a pretty comfortable advantage. Working lap number 9 of 12 here in heat race number 3. 2 more USRA modified heat races to go. Down the back straightaway, it'll continue to be Matt Dodson, the 26-year-old out of Hallsville, Missouri. He'll get the 2 to go mark this time by, and the white flag will be ready to come out here in a minute. Matt Dodson still running off from the field here. Sauer and the 16 of Siebert, a fantastic battle for the runner-up spot as the white flag is coming out. One more trip for Matt Dodson in 88D. And smoke now from Austin Siebert. Keep an eye on this. As Siebert going to slow on the back straightaway. He may try to roll that thing to the checkered anyway. Maybe it's not terminal. Into turn 3 and out of turn 4, though. Your winner will be Matt Dodson in 88D. Austin Siebert got off the pump pretty quickly when he saw that smoke. He'll still come home third in 16. Travis Sauer will be second in 21X. And picking up the win, he dominated that one in the Connie's Mobile Home Transport, Dodson and Son Logging, KTM Auto Supply, Precision Performance, Mad Logging, Pro Power Hughes Car. Your winner, Matt Dodson in 88D.
All right, tough to see that smoke billowing from the 16 Kenny's Tile car. Like you said, though, maybe it's not going to be terminal, but he got to the finish line, no doubt. 8 cars, 12 laps. Green is out. Terry Bruner brings him to the line. Down into corner number 1 we go. Chris Tonoli with down dive down the low side. He'll try to stay there. Couldn't quite stay there. That's going to open up the bottom lane. Here comes several drivers charging for position. Check out the 9D of Scott Daniels, looking strong here. He's made his way up to that 5th position. Lap 1 will go to Terry Bruner in that AT machine. Good battle side by side there between the 71 of Tonoli now. 2 different lines here, looking good out here on the speedway so far. Side by side, great battle for that 3rd spot, but up front is still the Terry Bruner show. Now down on the low side, here comes the 10. New leader at the line, the 10 machine of D. Gossett. D. Gossett down to the low side will grab the lead from Terry Bruner. Bruner fights back on the high side, gets a good run off corner number 2. He keeps it up on the high side through number 4. Off of number 4 down the freight straightaway. One more time, the 10. Still D. Gossett's race. Good battle up front here. The 2G of Troy Girolamo looking good here tonight. Had a rough night here last night, but no doubt looking strong here tonight. He sets in that 3rd spot way up high on the speedway, just in front of Chris Tonoli. Now the guys shake out just a little bit. The 10 machine, D. Gossett, still your leader. Terry Bruner hanging tough. Troy Girolamo, 71 of Chris Tonoli, and the 9D of Scott Daniels in 5th. Daniels got a great start, but hasn't been able to advance much since the green flag fell here. So we'll see if he can get something going here at the late stages of the race. 5 laps down that time by. 7 laps remain. 5 down, 7 to go. Coming around working lap number 6. And Gossett now with about nearly a full straightaway length advantage over Terry Bruner in that 2nd spot. Good battle shaping up here as Girolamo has come to life in the 2G machine. Been waiting for him all weekend to come to life like this. He's looking good right now. D. Gossett continues to lead Terry Bruner in that 2nd spot. Girolamo 3rd. Chris Tonoli in 4th. The 9D, the lone car, trying to run the low side at this point in time. Scott Daniels right here in Humboldt. Terry Kirk, the veteran, just behind him, still out there. Darren Fuqua. Unusual to see Fuqua struggling so much to try to get up there, but a lot of same speeds on these machines right now, with the exception of your leader, D. Gossett, out of Amarillo, the Texan, just running away with it. The Pro Power MB Customs number 10. Oh, Chris Tonoli and the 2G of Girolamo get together, and that sent Tonoli spinning. Chris Tonoli down there gets involved in this one. Terry Kirk able to drive away. That all started when the 71 and the 2G got together. The 9D up here in the booth telling him nose to tail. 10 starts the race, and where he means start is at the double stack Uke tire down here off of corner number 4. Watch your cars, watch your flagmen. I'm watching them both, and here we go. Troy Girolamo with a great restart gets up into that second spot. Terry Bruner will drift back into third. Now Darren Fuqua, let's see if he can come to life in that 87 machine. Has a good run down the backstretch into corner number 3, side by side with Terry Bruner. Those two frequently race each other at the Lakeside Speedway, and Fuqua going for 2 spots now. Oh, a contact there between Fuqua and Girolamo. As Girolamo kind of came down and Fuqua was right there. Nobody lifted though. They're still side by side with D. Gossett still out front. Just a couple laps to go. It'll be the white flag next time around. D. Gossett, Fuqua, and Girolamo. Your top 3. Terry Kirk now gets a spot from Terry Bruner. So it's a battle to the Terrys out there for the 4th position. Fuqua now gets a run on the outside of Girolamo. He'll take over that 2nd spot as we come to the white flag. One more trip around Humboldt Speedway here with Gossett in the lead. Fuqua, Girolamo, Terry Kirk, Terry Bruner right there, all inside the top 5. Darren went just outside the top 5 in that 6th spot with a 90 of Scott Daniels back there as well. And coming off of corner number 4, your winner out of Amarillo, Texas, it will be D. Gossett, followed by Fuqua. So a victory going to a Texan here tonight. The Lone Star State is in the house tonight. Lone Star is hot tonight. D. Gossett in the T10G machine takes the victory. Darren Fuqua, nice recovery from him all the way up to that 2nd spot. Troy Girolamo there in the 2, looking much better here tonight. And Terry Kirk in the 55 will round out your top 4. One more USRA Modified heat to go, Chris.
7 cars, 12 laps, USRA Modified heat race number 5. Back underway we go. Who will lead? Oh, contact by your leaders. The doors slapped each other, it looked like, for a moment here. Down the back straightaway, good racing going on. Side by side into turn number 3. We'll see who leads the opening lap. It will be Ryan Schrader in R21. Hang on, some contact here with the flag stand. Van Gemmel hard in the wall. Joe Duvall going to race on by, and Gemmel will spin. See if Gemmel can get back on it. As Gemmel got in the wall here at the flag stand, and then Joe Duvall swatted him as he went by. You can see the right rear damage on Duvall's 91. So Schaefer, the Corning, Iowa racer, will set back to lead us to the green. Here we go. Ryan Schaefer back to the race lead. Jason Pursley going to go to 2nd quickly at 38. Chad Batter holding off Joe Duvall for the time being here in the 91. Good side-by-side battle for third. Here comes Duvall. Joe Duvall, Chad Batter, a good one. Ryan Schaefer continuing to lead. Boy, that crate motor under the hood for Ryan Schaefer is humming right now. Looking awfully good up front. Not a whole lot of USRA crates these days, and Ryan Schaefer's cranking in one. Still Ryan Schaefer in R21. Jason Pursley in 38C. And Chad Batter in 73. Top 3 spots, Joe Duvall 4 and 91. And running in the top 5, Van Gemmel in 21. Still the top 5 here. We're working a final heat race for the USRA Modifieds. Up next should be the $1,000 to win non-qualifier race for the mods. Should be about 20 cars in that. 20 laps, 1,000 to win for the B-Mods. Ryan Schaefer. Oh, he's going to jump the cushion. Hang on. Challenge for the lead now. Here comes Pursley. Jason Pursley going to take a look down to the inside. Schaefer had this thing in full control, and he got over the cushion. Joe Duvall, Chad Batter, still a pretty good battle there for the third spot behind your race leaders. But Ryan Schaefer, so far so good up front in R21. Handful of laps remaining here in the final USRA Modified heat race. Down the front straightaway, it's still Ryan Schaefer. Schaefer in 21. Now keep your eye on Batter. Chad Batter taking a look. He has gotten to the back bumper of the 38C of Jason Pursley. That's a good battle there. That's for the runner-up spot here down the front straightaway. A couple of laps to go here for Schaefer. Still your leader by 2 car lengths. Continuing to be Ryan Schaefer in the R21. Schaefer in 21, 38 of Pursley right around the bottom of the racetrack. Shad Batter, Joe DeVol, and Van Demmel. One more trip around Humboldt Speedway here. Final heat race of the weekend, actually, is your race leader, Ryan Schaefer, going to take the white. Down the back straightaway, Shad Batter going to look to the inside there, door now for second. Here comes Batter. Shad Batter trying to make a late race charge. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and off turn 4. Final checker in the final heat race. Out winner, Ryan Schaefer in R21. Well, there you have it. The modifieds have wrapped up their heat race action. Third will go to Shad Batter in 73. Second will go to Jason Pursley in the 38C, and picking up the win out of Corning, Iowa, in the Schaefer Farms Element 102 Graphics, Bodies by Most, and Lucas Oil Products R21. Your winner, Ryan Schaefer. Main Darren Fuqua will be on the pole. He's out of Mayetta, Kansas, Big Time Bail Bonds. Venom Race Cars, 87. And his outside, it'll be Steven Muhlenberg. He's out of Sparta, Missouri, the Muhlenberg Excavating Eagle Machining, number 33. Row 2 inside is out of Amarillo, Texas, All-Star Dodge Autoplex, number 10. And his outside, the R21 car will be Ryan Schaefer. He's out of Corning, Iowa, the Schaefer Farms, Bodies by Most, R21. Next row inside will be John Allen out of Chanute, the Allen's Automotive, McCarthy Chevrolet, number 98. And Matt Dotson, he'll start 6th. He's from down the road in Hallsville, Missouri, the Mad Logging Precision Performance, number 88D. Next row inside, Tanner Mullins out of Wichita, Kansas, Mullins Motorsports 02. Head Bobby Gerke out of Westport, Minnesota, the Gerke Farms, Gerke Pro Pumping, number 26. Next row inside will be Jeremy Payne, JP, out of Springfield, Missouri, the Randy Davidson Trucking Integra and New Vision Graphics 186. And Travis Sauer. Sauer comes to you out of Elizabeth, Minnesota. He sits in the Real Wheels Shoremaster and Legend Seeds, number 21X. Next row inside the 38C, Carly Jason Pursley out of Hermitage, Missouri, the Fugate Motors, Mark 1 Motorsports 38. And Tad Davis. Davis out of Mountain Hope, Missouri, the Weir's Machine, SBR Motorsports, number 75. Next row inside will be Austin Siebert. He's out of Grandview, Missouri, the Kenny's Tile, GRT Race Car 16. And Troy Girolamo out of Strum, Wisconsin, the Girolamo's Court and House, 4 Seasons, and G-Style Transport, number 2G. Next row inside, Joe DeVol out of Claremore, Oklahoma, the Redback Energy, S&S Fishing, and DeVol Electric, number 91. And Shad Batter in the 73B out of Bates City, Missouri, the Blue Springs Truck Lines, Kuntz & Company, 75. Then it's Kelly Esty out of Kelly Lake, Minnesota, the Como Oil, Genesis Shocks and Snap Signs, 37. And Ryan Michelson out of Jamestown, North Dakota, the RealTruck.com Originals, 15M. Final rows, Greg Bird out of Enid, Oklahoma, the Menem Insurance, Coors Light, 66. And Terry Kirk out of Urbana, Missouri, in that Kirk Racing, number 55. Well, here it is, USRA Modified A-Main for the final time this weekend here at the Hummer. 20 cars, 20 laps, a grand to win. The Modifieds coming to green, and it's showtime for the mods. Down the front straightaway, we'll see who it's going to be. Darren Fuqua and Steven Muhlenberg, door to door in the back straightaway. Muhlenberg in 33, going to try to get to the race lead here. It'll be Muhlenberg. He'll slide across the racetrack in 33, and he will lead the opening lap. And we will indeed have 3 different winners this weekend, as neither of the previous 2 winners are in the show. Got a car up in the wall, some sparks flying. Down the back straightaway, we'll continue on. That's Travis Sauer in 21X. Down the front straightaway, it will be Muhlenberg, Fuqua, and Dotson. Top 3 runners here early in this 20-lapper. Ryan Schaefer trying to look to the inside. John Allen has gone by. D. Gossett there door to door. That's for the 5th spot here in the back straightaway. Good racing going on. Down the front chute, it'll be Muhlenberg, Fuqua, Dotson, Schaefer, Allen, Gossett, and then a gaggle of cars. 26 of Bobby Gerke, the 02 of Tanner Mullins, the 75 of Tad Davis and Jeremy Payne. That's your top 10 runners right now early here in this USRA Modified A-Main. John Allen trying to work to the inside of Ryan Schaefer for 4th. It'll continue to be Muhlenberg having a great run down the back straightaway, looking to become the 3rd different winner in 3 nights. Down the front straightaway, it'll continue to be Muhlenberg. Darren Fuqua all over him in 87. Fuqua actually running him down just a bit here in the 87 car. Then it's Dotson, now Allen and Schaefer door to door. A good one for fourth. Down the front straightaway, it'll continue to be Steven Muhlenberg, your leader at 33. Down the front straightaway, Darren Fuqua taking a look to the inside now. Good door-to-door battle for the lead. Fuqua in 87 trying to edge to the inside of Muhlenberg for the race lead on the back straightaway. Continues to be Muhlenberg. Now Dotson in the wall. Matt Dotson just stuffed his 88 in the wall. The caution is going to have to apply as he's dead in the water up there. Matt Dotson got a little bit hot coming into turn 3, got his right front in the wall. He rode on 2 wheels. And out of the race up here, Muhlenberg still your race leader in 33. Green flag coming out. We've got him wadded up. Down the front straightaway. So, we were coming back to green, and all of a sudden, we did not come to green. As a couple cars got together here at the flag stand. I don't think there's any major damage. Ryan Schaefer may have some. It looks like Kelly Esty and Greg Bird are tied up together on the front straightaway, but I don't feel like there's a... The green, Steve Muhlenberg back to the lead in 33. Muhlenberg going right back to the race lead in 33. Darren Fuqua trying to run him down in 87. John Allen's right there. Here came Pursley back out of the pit area. He's going to tag the tail. Bobby Gerke with a great run into the 4th spot here, and rounding out the top 5 will be D. Gossett in 10. So we'll continue on, a battle for the lead brewing here as Darren Fuqua all over your race-long leader, Muhlenberg, here in 33. Muhlenberg out of Sparta, Missouri, still showing the way, but now we've got a slide job. Darren Fuqua looking for the lead, and he's got it. Fuqua, of course, in that big-time Bail Bonds of Venom race car. He has gone to the lead, sharp-looking machine. Darren's always got cool-looking race cars. Paint schemes on those things always top-notch, and he's your race leader in 87. Darren Fuqua in 87, Steve Muhlenberg in 33, and John Allen in the 98 trying to hang right with him, make it a 3-car battle here as we are working past the halfway point here in our USRA Modified A main. Darren Fuqua, Muhlenberg, Allen. All of a sudden, Tanner Mullen, check out the 02. Tanner Mullen's coming to life here into the top 4 in the 02 machine. And Bobby Gerke hanging out in the top 5. That'll be his best finish of the weekend if he can hang on. Joe Duvall all of a sudden. Where did Duvall come from? Joe Duvall started in the 8th row. Inside of the 8th row, and Big Daddy up to 6th. Well, he was listening to us. Told him he had to go work on his race car. He must have done it as he's moving towards the front here in the 91. Down the back straightaway, continuing to beat Darren Fuqua. Jason Pursley about to go a lap down to the leaders here. It will be Fuqua, Muhlenberg, Allen, Mullins, and now the battle. Hang on, we got a car. That's Travis Sauer, I think it is. Saw some smoke. I don't know if it came out of Sauer's engine compartment or if there were a couple cars together. Looks like Sauer kind of just limping around the back straightaway here. He's going to dive off onto the infield. We're going to lose Travis Sauer. So Sauer out of the race at 21. 5 laps remaining in this. 15 laps in the books, 5 to go. Your leader continues to be Darren Fuqua in 87. Darren Fuqua, nothing in front of him except a possible checkered flag here tonight. Fuqua, Muhlenberg, John Allen, Tanner Mullen, those 4 have driven away. Bobby Gerke and Joe Duvall, and a good one with Ryan Michelson. D. Gossett and Kelly Esty, good 5-car battle there right outside of the top 4. That's a battle for 5th here. Remember, only a 20-lapper here tonight. We've got 17 working lap number 18 for Fuqua as he's in lap traffic. continuing on here. We're about to come to the end. Pursley is trying to hang on to the lead lap. Final trip down the back straightaway. The white flag will be out this time by one more trip around from Mayetta. Kansas racer Darren Fuquay. Fuquay will come to the white. Pursley still in the lead lap. So he can hang on to the lead lap, make him feel a little bit better. He came out of the pits a little bit late after an altercation, so well, he is going to go down a lap on the back straightaway on the final lap. Into 3 out of 4, your USRA modified winner tonight, Darren Fuquay in 87. Steve Muhlenberg will come home second, John Allen third, Tanner Mullen 4, and Joe Duvall. He'll race his way into the top 5 here. Get to the checkered, it is out. And just like that, top 5 finishers. 5th will go to the 91 of Joe Duvall, 4th to the 02 of Tanner Mullins, 3rd to the 98 of John Allen, 2nd will go to Stephen Muhlenberg in 33, and picking up the win out of Mayetta, Kansas. He'll roll onto the front straightaway after the scale here, sponsored by Driscoll Race Engines, Venom Race Cars, and big-time bail bonds. Your winner, Darren Fuquay in 87.